January 15th, 5 a.m. Well, I'm up. I guess I can't put off packing any longer. I keep chanting, "Pack light, pack light," as I keep one more thing in my obese piece of luggage. Choosing what underwear to take is easy. Clean ones. Picking which books to take is a near Herculean task. My wife has decreed I can only take 7. Yet, she brought home a bag of at least 20. How, how diabolical. Going to check the nets. Going to check the net for one last check for the amount I need to squirrel away for tips, so that I would know, that the workers know, that I know, that they know that I'm a nice guy, but not an easy mark. Later. Okay? So that was the first entry in the journal. Let's get back to the gaming. I think we'll just alternate between the journal and the gaming. No, Kels, it does not work. I found every cruise I ever went on. I think I went on like I think 6 or 7, something like that. I always overpacked and brought back things that never left the suitcase. Okay, we're heading to, let's go to area B for this round. But I did have a co-worker who was she had a gift for packing. Somehow, by some dark magic, she could pack in a carry-on everything she needed for a 2-week trip in Europe. We never did quite figure out how she managed to do that. Hello, Jay. We're just doing some mix and match uh, cruising uh, recollections in playing cruisers. So it's cruising and cruisers day. So once we finish this round of playing this Takashi Cruiser, we'll go back and read another entry from my journal. One thing that strikes me with the journal is just like I am a hot mess now, I was a hot mess then too. So, a quarter of a century, still a hot mess. I just fired on a dead ship. I had a choice. I could go to the left, which I did, to try to get a line of sight on this battleship, or I could have went right and waited for him to uh, come around the outcropping. I actually made the right decision because he decided to pivot. I missed with my torpedoes, but it happens. And I just executed my trademark Allen bump. Let's see now. That should be just barely, but it is within our envelope of our guns. So, again, we're trying to accumulate as many hits with our main batteries as possible. One of the missions we're working on. Okay. Excuse me. A little sip of water. Yep. Take care of the babies, Kales. Can't have the babies going hungry. Oh, thanks, Bozo. I did some preemptive sipping. Got a little too aggressive with it. Another stretch. Okay, let's get back to the journal. So we have just finished reading the entry about us packing. Okay, the next entry is still, this is Sunday, January 16th, year 2000, 11:25. Excuse me. Miami. Excuse me. Okay. As I stand against a pillar, watching others watch me, well, after a restless night, we hit the road right on time, at least the first time. We had to go back and get some ID. I guess using a checklist would have been helpful. We would have benefited from a checklist. So, having a checklist should probably be on the checklist. The flight from blank was quick and uneventful. There were enough seats empty for everyone to get really comfortable. This was not the case for the Atlanta to Miami leg. We were crammed in like a can of Vienna sausages. We had to wait on the runway forever while waiting for the drama of having one of the runways closed and a plane coming in with questionable landing gear completed. After finally getting airborne, the flight was uneventful if you don't count sitting packed if you don't count sitting practically in a perfect stranger's lap an event. However, we were met at the gate by a carnival rep who directed us to another rep at baggage claim who pointed out the porter who would assure that our luggage got to the cabin. Question: why are there lines for the ladies' restroom but not for the men's? What's the deal in there? They got a casino in there or something? I have strapped the camera to my hip and it's locked and loaded. Let the games begin. Okay, so let's go play another round of World of Warships. Usually, when you're playing a game and you're staring at the screen and nothing's happening, usually that means that the game is waiting for you. Okay, all humans on our team, no bots. We're going from tier 6 ships to, no, we're going tier 5 ships to tier 7s. We're tier 7, so we are firmly at the adults table. Okay, this is another capture the base type deal, where whoever captures the opponent's base wins. But again, we're more focused on trying to get as many hits with our main batteries. So we're going to bird dog this destroyer in hopes that he will be able to spot our quarry for us. Somehow I managed to get up to 137 followers. That's appreciated, but it would have been unfathomable a couple of months ago. We're still following this destroyer. Hopefully, he would not lead us astray. Yeah, but chaos, we're growing, but I'm still not uh, looking to give up my day job. For you all that don't know, my day job is to do absolutely nothing useful. I'm still working down a backlog of usefulness.